Hey guys, Eric from the future here. Just wanted to jump in on this one. This was a match I was not expecting to do, so I forgot that a lot of the people that you fight in Pyrite Town have Shadow Pokemon as well, and one of them is actually one that we need for the team, being Mareep. Flaffy. So here's a little clip of me catching that Flaffy and then adding him to the team, and I'm probably going to be going through and leveling him up as well, so there's a good chance that by the time you actually see him in the video clip next, coming up soon, he'll actually be an Ampharos, because I believe he evolves somewhere in the mid-30s. So I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Colosseum. A lot of stuff to go over right now. I was doing a lot of training off screen, which is the video that you just saw of me catching Flaffy. That was actually in this area. So if you're at probably the point that we're at in the game, and if you want a good place to level up, because there are no wild Pokemon encounters in this game, so you have to rely on rematches with Pokemon trainers. This is going to be your favorite spot, other than like getting into a Coliseum and doing the matches over again, which I personally think this is much quicker because there's no additional like footage of the camera scrolling around the Coliseum and showing that stuff. It's just straight into the battles and you're good to go. Doing that, we were able to level up a bunch. It took me quite a few hours to get into it though. So it does take some time. But all of our Pokemon are now entering 40 and above, which is amazing. Ampharos, awesome find. Got Flaffy to open his heart gauge all the way up. Went to Agate Village for the Relic Stone. He got up to level 33, I think it was, because I used him majority of the time with the battling, and that helped a ton. Once he got to 32, he evolved, and now he's up to 42, which is great. The reason this area is so good is because these Pokemon are all in the upper 30s. And we'll get into one match just so I could show you. But I honestly kind of felt fun to get back into some like old grinding RPG mechanics. And yeah, like see, like Sunflora is at 36. Oddish is 37. So this area is much higher than what it used to be, which is fantastic. This is also a good area for shadow Pokemon. There's like, I think including the Flaffy that we caught, I think there's like 2 or 3 other ones that we ended up catching too. So after this match, let's see here. This is a bad setup for Ampharos though. Yeah, we'll go with that. So after this match, we'll go check out the Poke Center, and I'll show you in the PC the other few ones that we caught. On top of that, there was something that any money that we got automatically went for Ultra Balls, since we desperately need those. Great Balls, we're not cutting it anymore. The one thing I did want to touch on though, and I completely forgot about this, is there are things called scent, and there's 3 of them, and I want to say like the only area I know to get them at is in Agate Village. Let's go with Psybeam for you, and yeah, we'll just do another Thunderbolt. If you don't want to put as much time into, like, I feel the best way of doing it is just by using the Pokemon in your actual matches and walking around with them. There are other ways of doing it, mainly being the Time Flute, which is, those are like rare candies. I mean, you only get like a few. I don't even know if it's a few, to be honest. I can't remember the exact number in the game. Actually, that's a good point. Let me look that up real quick, because I want to say you only get like 2. So yeah, all the Pokemon in the center are going to be like that. However, as you saw in the previous clip with the Flaffy, and before I get into that real quick, what I did is battled all these guys, went and healed, and came back and rinsed and repeat. Because after you go into a building and come out, it resets them. So just do a round table battle, go and heal, come back, round table battle, go and heal, and then come back. But what let's see, I don't think you can actually get them here. I just want to check. We should have a little bit of money just in case. Yeah, we got 17. I sold a lot of stuff. Yeah, you can't get them here. They do have hyper potions, which I wanted though. We'll get 15. Oh, you can't get 15. Yeah, we'll do 14. So any like TMs and stuff like that, I sold those. We had a few I was able to sell. We still have Steel Wing, which is good. But real quick, let's head over to Agate Village and take a look at the Pokemon first, the Shadow Pokemon. That we caught. I don't think any of them are really good Pokemon to add to the team, per se. Maybe Mischievous if you want to take a Ghost type. Okay, so yeah, we picked up Mischievous at level 30. So the Shadow Pokemon will be of the lower level, like you saw in that last clip with Flaffy. Mischievous was at level 30. We did pick up Skiploom at level 30. Quagsire at level 30. And I think there's one more. I just knocked it out the last time, and I want to say one of them is maybe Slugma, but I think that's another one. So there's actually like 4 or 5 there. I would fight those and catch them if you can. I think I only have to go back and get that Slugma. One thing I want to do though for this kind of experiment, let's do a Pokemon that hasn't been touched as far as the heart gauge goes. Okay, so Mantine is around there. Hitmontop. Yeah, we'll do Quagsire. Which is cool because we only need one Pokemon now on our team. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see which ones are available to us moving on. Oh, okay, so if you go over to the mart, and I think we only have enough money right now to get one of them. Sir, that was so inconvenient of you. Okay, so this is also a nice place if you want. I mean, they're expensive as heck, but getting the stat boosters, the proteins, irons, zinc, stuff like that, HP up. But you have these 3 scents at the bottom: Joy, Excite, and Vivid. We have enough money to get. I want to do. We'll sell a few of those. Well, I mean, do we really need Great Balls anymore then? I don't think so. Okay, so if we go to buy, we have enough money now. Let's do all 3 of them. So we have Vivid. I can't say, because you don't have a cologne case. Where do we buy the cologne case? I gotta look this up. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so according to the book, Agate Village from a girl east of the Pokemon Center after defeating Dacom at Mount Battle. Okay, so we should be able to get it. So let's head over to... Wait, east of the Pokemon Center? East of the Pokemon Center. I've been studying about Pokemon and battling here. I'm beginning to understand a lot about them. I'll show you what I've learned. Oh, crap. This is not who I wanted to talk to. Ooh. Swellow and Rhyhorn. We don't see many Pokemon from first gen just because we can't catch them. But this is interesting. Let's go with Psybeam for Rhyhorn, Thunderbolt for Swallow. Solid hit. I wanted to do a ton of battling to get them leveled up, just for the fact that with the main game focusing, level 40, main game focusing on the Shadow Pokemon aspect, I feel like we're taking a bit of a heavy hit from the higher up Pokemon already that aren't even Shadow Pokemon. So we have to get through them first to be able to actually have a chance at catching them. Like with Suicune in the last episode, I feel like if we would have been able to breeze through the regular Pokemon quicker, we would have had a better shot at dwindling down Suicune and catching it. I love how the Pokemon Center is over in the background. You can see how big this is. I'm like, where does this land in front of the Pokemon Center? Because it was not there before. That's a heavy poison you got there. Let's do Psybeam. Yeah, that should take it out. So, where is this case? East of the Pokemon Center. East. Okay. That didn't take you out. I'm a little surprised. We should probably pick up some full heals. Come on. Oh boy, you're strong. Where do you study? You know, I bet you'd win at the Phoenix Stadium. I guarantee it. Okay, so that's not that. Do we have... No, we don't. Alright. This dude, I didn't even want to fight you. I didn't know you could fight you. Do you like only show up after I beat the Pokemon battle? Okay, is it you? Because you're new. I came to the village so I could learn more about becoming closer to Pokemon. All I know is the cologne massage method for making Pokemon friendly. Do you know about cologne massages? Yes. All Pokemon love being treated to cologne massages. Okay. No. Pokemon get very happy if you massage them with different kinds of scents. Actually, I have an... Oh, you have to say no. Okay. I have an extra cologne case with me. You can have it. Okay. So, now we can go buy the colognes. The issue is now, I think Quagsire is going to be down a little bit. I wanted to go up against a full heart gauge. So we'll go to buy. We'll go Vivid Scent. We'll go Excite. And Joy. And all three of them do a little bit more than the next one. So Joy does the least amount. It's also the least expensive. Excite does the next amount up, which is a couple $100 more. And Vivid is 400 more. But it greatly pleases the Pokemon rather than the other two. So, if we go to Quagsire, look at his summary, it's just starting to open, right? So let's do the biggest one we have first. Well, let's do the small ones first. So, if we go to the cologne case, and we use the Joy scent on Quagsire. Quagsire was delighted. The door to Quagsire's heart opened a tiny bit. So if we look at Quagsire, it opened a little, but not much. So he's not even about halfway into the first block. So let's do the second one. Was delighted, opened up a bit. Take a look at Quagsire. Okay, we're beyond half now. which is good. Let's take a look. We're at what, a quarter now? So let's take a look at the last one and see what that does. Was delighted. The door to Quagsire's heart opened up a lot. So that was the last one. We take a look at Quagsire. Yeah, and that that bumped it down basically half, like 50%, because we're almost at half, just a little over half of the second block now, which is nice. Amnesia. Okay. And then we're gonna go drop him off. I think we're gonna have to end it here for today, just because of that first video clip taking up a little bit of time. In the next episode, we're gonna make our way back down to the Under and have a second go at Venus. Oh, we don't need to heal. So let's get rid of you. But yeah, you can, if you're more into the sense, go for it. I personally feel the best method is just having the Pokemon in your team and doing all those matches. I mean, you do all those matches, it's a good way of getting experience as well as money. I mean, I went through those matches for hours, and I just kind of had some anime going in the background and just did a whole bunch of Pokemon battles. So it worked out. I got a ton of money for it, and it was fun. But that's going to do it for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and peace out.